You're listening to Fox City's Murder and Mayhem, your bi-weekly dose of true crime history in a small rural community of Wisconsin.
Hello, podcast listeners. I'm going to have Eric drop this in both the Milwaukee Mafia and the Fox Cities feeds. So if you are one of our great listeners who listens to both, you can skip this on the second time that you're listening because it's going to be identical in both. Eric does not know what I'm announcing right now.
I have no idea.
He has no idea. He's here because I need him for tech support, but I want to let listeners know that there's potentially some changes coming to the podcast. And I'm kind of letting Eric know at the same time because Eric doesn't know. Eric doesn't know about this either. So the first part I think Eric does know about, at least he should know about. I did a really dumb thing.
Okay.
And the really dumb thing I did is I decided to go back to school. I'm assuming you heard about that.
No, I have not heard about this.
I decided to go back to school. So I will be pursuing a master's degree in archival studies to become a professional archivist. As such, I want to warn the listeners that in the future, we may have to reduce the output. We might have to drop it down to maybe one episode of each podcast a month instead of the normal two. I am absolutely not canceling the podcast. Be very clear. We are not stopping. There's too many Fox Cities episodes to do. There's too many Mafia episodes to do. It's not going anywhere. But based on my assumption that I'm probably going to end up having to do all kinds of reading and writing for homework, I can't give the podcast the full attention it deserves. And if that happens, I would rather we reduce it and I manage it that way rather than just bluntly stop it. Because I don't know about you, listener, but I hate it when I listen to a podcast and then 1 week there's no podcast. And then another week goes by and then like a month or two later I'm like, where the hell did my podcast go? And that happens all the time. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to let that happen here. If for some reason we did have to suspend it, I will let you know in advance. But I don't foresee that happening. We just may have to reduce the output for a while. And I don't even think that, as whenever you hear this, I'm assuming we're going to drop this fairly soon after the recording. It's not even going to be immediate because we've got a bank of episodes for a little while. So it's not even going to come right away. But just a fair warning, it may happen. It will probably happen. But I wanted to be fully transparent with the listeners that the reason things may get scaled back, it's for a good reason. It's because I'm trying to do something really dumb. but
why do you consider it dumb?
Well,
is it just kind of like what you view it as? It's kind of a throwaway degree because you're really not going to ever use it. Is that
yes? Yeah,
it's just something you want to have.
Totally, yes. That's the totally honest thing. So, again, for listeners, many of you know about my day job. Many of you don't. You know, I don't really talk about personal stuff on the podcast because that's not what it's about. But I do kind of sort of already do archive work, but I'm not professionally trained in it. So I wanted to change that and be professionally trained in it. The reason it's dumb is because it's going to take time and it's going to take money and it's not really going to improve. Like it'll improve my skills and my knowledge.
But it's not like you're going to get a big pay raise because of it or
anything. I'm not going to get a degree and then suddenly someone's going to be like, "Oh, we got to up your paycheck." No, that's not going to happen. So that's why it's dumb, because from a financial standpoint it doesn't make any sense, but on a personal, professional level, I think it's the right choice. So.
I'm going to give you my take on the dumb part of it.
Yeah.
It's not dumb, Gavin. You're doing something for you.
Yeah.
And that's one of the best things you could ever do.
Yeah.
So I assume August time frame this is going to start, or Have you not figured that out?
Classes start in September. Depending on how we have things banked up, we could probably continue doing things as normal until like maybe the first of the new year.
And then we'll just have to kind of figure out
how
your workload is, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't see any reason we can't continue doing things. I just don't think we can continue doing them on the level that we're doing them.
Okay.
Because between like the 2 podcasts and the Patreon, like it's not a lot, but it's enough. Like there's a lot of prep time that goes into the episodes. So
yeah, I can see that. So, all right, cool. Well, we will keep everybody updated on that. As soon as we know a change is going to go into effect, we will let you know. And I will probably just plug in. You'll probably still get an episode every week. It just might be a rerun from the previous week from years and years ago. Maybe we'll just start Mafia over at the beginning so everybody can hear it from the start again if they want to. So,
that's fine too.
Yeah. So with that, we will wrap this up. Thanks, everybody. And we will see you on our next full episode.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for tuning in to Fox City's Murder and Mayhem. Join us in 2 weeks for another exciting episode of Murder and Mayhem.